Hi guys, this month we're going to do something a little different on this video. I'm going to do something we haven't ever done, and that is to share one of our trips with you. Now, we make a lot of trips, both camping with our hammocks and what have you, as well as camping in the vintage trailers that we have. And we haven't ever really videotaped any of it. Don't really want to because of the fact that we're out there to have fun. And the camera's up and doing all that stuff, it's too much like work. But you know, get to thinking about it, and we don't have any real memories other than what's in our mind. We don't have any videos of what we've done. So I decided that I was going to do it, I'm going to share it with you guys. If you like what we're doing, I can add some of these to them. It's not going to take the place of some of the other videos I'm going to be doing. So it's not like I'm going to give up a product review or what have you, or a DIY thing to put this in there. It'll just be something we'll add to the mix. So let us know one way or the other down in the comments below whether you want us to do more and more. If you're not really pleased with it or not, you find it boring. I think I would find it boring if it wasn't us. Although, you know, I watch some of you guys out there doing your videos out there. You just trek out to a campsite and set up, and it might go 40 minutes, and I enjoy it. I have a good time watching it. But anyhow, we went up to, this is something we did just a couple weeks back. But we went up to the Cleveland National Forest in Southern California, a place called Blue Jay. It's a local campsite that is pretty popular. A lot of people seem to like it. Fortunately for us, the weather was not real good, and that kept a lot of people away, although there were some people there. So we did have a good time. So watch the video. Let me know whether you want to see more or you want to see less. Yeah, before we go, the wife is going to have to let the birds out, do her chores in her little mini farm here. She's got lots of eats growing here. Let you get the messy job of cleaning up the chicken do. In fact, where are the girls? They're out here someplace. There they are. They love this end of the yard for some reason. Smile, girls, you're on camera. They're characters. This is our local lake, Lake Elsinore. We're up at a look-on point here in the top of the Ortega grade. Beautiful view. Yeah, Marjorie's getting her stuff set up.
For an amateur who doesn't know what the heck she's doing.
Yeah, she's got the tarp up. And it is raining, so it's light rain, just a mist. Here's my setup. And I'll show you something I did here, guys. Took one of these old straps, these little daisy chain straps, ones I'm not using anymore, and just wrap it around the tree, put a beaner on there, hang your backpack off of it. Seems like a pretty good way to use something rather than tossing it out or what have you. Yeah. Maybe an obstacle course to sit down for dinner.
We'll sit on that side.
And there's only two of us, so we'll be back with you shortly, guys. And she got herself set up here. Got herself a snug pack under quilt. And she likes to put the reflecting sun down in here. An equip hammock, highly modified. We got a ridge line in it. Everything is tied into this one area right here, so you never have problems with too much tension on the netting. We don't use an over quilt. Basically take a mummy bag and just open it up and use it that way, and it works exactly the same. She likes these regular down pillows. On this trip she's using the 3F UL Gear tarp. Did reviewing that a while back. And for the first time in quite a while, we're not hanging tandem. Okay, I'm all set up. You know, for the life of me, I did a review on this tarp, and I can't remember the name of it. I'll insert it here so you can see what the name of that tarp is. I can't remember the name of this thing, but it's a very nice tarp. I've got the E-Trawl hammock. And this is the ASIM hammock that they have. One I like to call, it's all black, and I like to call it Raven. Comes with a ridge line, protector, the ridge line organizer here, and I'm using one of these freebie lights from Harbor Freight. They really work good. I actually have one of the new style one, but I left it at home instead. Okay, I'm using the same setup in here for an overquilt. It's the Suiza Sport. It's Everest is the name of the company. Very nice unit. Very warm. And I have the King Camp self-inflatable hammock pillow. And of course, we use the snug packs here too on mine too. I just love these things because they fit almost everything. In Southern California, I don't need to worry about some of the stuff you guys got to worry about. Temperatures never get down below the 35 or 30 degrees here, and this thing works just fine. As you can see, there's somebody from the past left some cans and stuff in here. Guys, why do they do these kind of things? There's no reason to do that. Bring it in, take it out, and when we leave, that'll all come out. We'll empty this thing out. And it was a mess. There was stuff spewing all over this area around the fire pit. My wife is basically just trying to make some coals here, I think, for dinner tonight. And I'm sure she'll have fire when we're having that. She's making dinner, but she'll be setting things on these coals, and she's going to need that. Speaking of the devil, she's back.
Devil, you say?
For a small fire, I think it's putting off a nice heat. Oh, that's not quite the view I had planned on showing, but the Green Cup Brigade. Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
Hits the spot.
Bottom.
Tell us what you're doing.
I'm hollowing out some lemons so that I can put lemon poppy seed cake batter in it and cook it in the fire. Oh, it's messy. Smells good though. That's a handy dandy scooper.
Last time she did this with orange peels and brownie mix, and she puts it in there, and then she wraps it up and sticks it in the fire, and it cooks it. It was real good last time.
Let me see how this turns out.
She was saying earlier that if this failed, I could tape it, but if it failed, I'll have to say anything about it. But if it fails, it fails.
Come on. Messy. One egg. Probably should put a little butter in there.
A little what?
Butter.
Butter?
Calls for oil. I don't have oil, but I do have butter. All looks good, I think. Just put it in. I suppose I should stop. It's going to expand. All right, foil. The right lid. So what do you think, about a half hour? Half hour should do it.
Half hour will do? You're asking me. I can tell you how long it takes to eat it, but not how long it takes to cook.
Have you been messing with the fire, or is it just fell like this?
It just kind of went like that. I moved the...
I thought.
Is that the idea?
Huh?
That's the idea, huh? I mean, you just leave them there?
Just leave them there for a half hour. It's hot down there. That'll cook the inside. I can already hear it sizzling.
Yeah, I guess we'll bring you back when we open it up. You know, the clouds are rolling in already, and it's not even 5 o'clock. They tend to come in here and this time of the year, and from down in the valley there, down by the lake I showed earlier, looking up at the mountain, it looks like a waterfall as the clouds drop over the edge of the mountain, and we're in it. And our lemon cake thing is all done. We'll have to see what it's like what the surprise is. Chicken. Not sure what she's done with it, but it'll be good, I'm sure. That looks good.
This has one level high.
You can turn it down, but
So when I want to turn it off, I just turn it that way?
Hmm?
Put oil now and I'm gonna get
Yeah. Cheesy noodles.
dinner served.
You want the big piece?
No.
You don't need the big piece.
Eat what you can. If you don't want it all, just and wrap it up, take it home.
That's good.
Lemony.
Here's something that I did a video on earlier, and then I show it to you in action. This is the what I call turnover cover. Basically, take a hammock, take the gathered end suspension stuff out of it, put a bungee cord type thing in it, shock cord, wrap it around the hammock, toss the hammock over it. Then the hammock is in here, and we've got, as you can see this, we got two of these. And this is more of that shock cord, runs all the way to the other side and holds it down. She can lift to get in, and it pops right back down underneath. That's good for anywhere from 12 to 15 degrees extra heat inside the hammock. And we get the same thing on this one. Just tuck right on there. And you can adjust the end up here for open it more or close it to give you more ventilation. And you can do it on both ends or just one end, or you can just close the whole thing off. Very cheap, inexpensive way. This is a hammock that costs about $5 or $6 on Vipon.com, which is a a coupon site for Amazon. And pick one of these up next to nothing. Try it out. If you don't like it, you still got yourself a hammock. Alright, the reveal. Let's see how these things came out. She's not really sure how this is going to come out either, so.
Well, as I expected, it kind of exploded. It's cooked.
Yeah. That's pretty good, really. This one developed a leak. Cool.
Spoon for me. Spoon for you.
Let's take these things over the fire and we'll try them over there. Yeah, we'll find out how these things came out. Pretty good.
Needs a glaze on top.
Hmm?
Needs a little glaze on top.
Yeah. Next time, put a glaze on it. Yeah. Give it a try. You saw how easy it was to do. the winner. Well, guys, that should be enough for now.
See you in the morning.
Good night, everybody. It's getting late. Had a chance to listen to a few little old-time radio shows, and the rain outside is ticking along on top of the tarp. Should be a nice evening. We'll see you in the morning. Night. Good morning, guys. Got about 11 hours sleep last night. Not too bad. Pretty happy with that. But it wasn't uneventful. We had rain all night long, and sometime during the night I knocked a chair over. And unfortunately my clothing was on the chair. And we did not bring change of clothing because we're just an overnighter and we just live about a half hour away from here. So I'll have to find out how wet things were. I was able to get it up and put the clothing under cover last night before I got too wet, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We get up here pretty soon, get some coffee. The wife, I think, is still asleep. At least it looks like when I kind of peeked out. Outside, the temperature was about 52 degrees last night, and it was about 63 degrees in here most of the night. And I guess this turnover cover here works pretty well on this hammock. Not as good as it did on some others, but 11 degrees, I'm okay with that. Anyhow, let me gather my things together, get my thoughts together, and I'll get back with you a little later. Yeah, there's the coffee brewing.
There's the water boiling.
That so-called rain was really not rain. It was localized to the dewdrops coming off of these trees. And they came down like it was raining all night long. The ground is just a little damp from the mist, but you can look right around under the trees and it's all wet. Yeah, another trip down. Leave it cleaner than we found it. Let's go.